All right. Good morning. Welcome to Waking Up with Kenny. No, this isn't a new series. This is just a random video. Felt like coming in the studio this morning while I enjoy my morning cup of tea and just maybe looking at the weather, something I don't do. But maybe we'll do it this morning. We'll see. So hope everybody is preparing for. I'm turning the music down a little bit. I'm not prepared for this. I'm not ready for all this just yet. Hope everybody's prepared for hibernation season. I'm feeling that, and one of the ways I feel this change in the season, friends, is with tea. This morning's tea is cinnamon stick. It's a Bigelow cinnamon stick. No, I didn't put any sugar. I put like half a teaspoon of honey in it, but that's it for a sweetener. I like it pretty, raw. If you're trying to figure out what kind of tea you want to maybe try drinking, the cinnamon stick one's good if you like cinnamon. It's like perfectly balanced. But yeah, waking up with Kenny, that's me, Swordfire X5 in the studio. 6:39 a.m. Not bad, not bad. I was actually up at 5. My morning routine, I'm up at like 5 every morning. But, I just laid in bed a little longer this morning, and I got some good rest last night. I turned my phone off again last night, and I always forget to do that. But I notice when I power it off like all the way, I get a much better night's rest. And I mean, it makes sense, if you think about like the signals that it's constantly searching for and the 5G towers and stuff now. I think right here in college campus, there's like 10 of them, you know what I mean? Like 300 yards from my house, which is another reason why I want to, eventually move. Too much 5G in this town, man, for me. But anyways, I got a good night's rest last night by turning the phone off, and I laid in bed an extra hour, just kind of hanging out with the pup. Come on. No, not right now, Elsa. You don't want to get cat hair in your tea. It's not good. Oh yeah, what are we doing? We're checking out the weather because we're going to figure out what's going on for the day. I don't know what's going on today, honestly. I don't really have any big plans. I'm just kind of taking it easy. And I figured I'd never check the weather. I've stated that before, but why not look at it together this morning and see if we can plan an afternoon adventure? Because what day? That's what it's about. It's about adventure, right? I got weather pulled up here in my area, but 60 degrees out right now. 60 degrees. Can you believe that? October 13th, and it's freaking 60 degrees out. That's nuts. Sorry, I'm turning this up a little bit. What does this say? Oh, wait, I'm blocking the back up. There we go. Allergy outlook. Tree pollen low. Grass pollen low. That's what I need to do. I need to mow my freaking grass today. That is on the agenda, friends. Mowing of the grass. Ragweed, pollen low, mold high. Let's talk about that for a second. Listen, all right? If the mold level's high, that means your allergies, your nose is going to be stuffier, indicators that there is mold present. So just be aware of that today. It's October 13th, 2021. That the mold level is high. But that's today's forecast. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time looking at a freaking weather page this morning, friends. It's just not going to happen. But if you want to catch like the weekly forecast or whatever, that was AccuWeather. But you guys know me. I think looking at the weather is dumb. Like, I feel like it's pointless and it's dumb, dude. Because we're gonna do whatever we're gonna do regardless of the weather. At least I am. You know what I mean? If it starts raining, I got like a million other things I could be doing. You know, if the sun comes out, it opens up the door for a million things I could do when the sun's out. You know what I mean? So just kind of figure it out as I go. And I love it. I love that my approach to the weather. So other than that, mowing is definitely first thing on the agenda. And one thing I was thinking about doing this morning, which I think I'm going to do now, is something I thought about doing yesterday morning. Yesterday morning for me looked a lot like this. I'll give you a quick rundown of yesterday morning. I made a cup of tea, and I was in the mood for some classical music. So I turned on some like Mozart, I think it was or something. It was a mix list on Spotify. And I walked over to the bookshelf and I pulled this book out that's been sitting on my shelf for 3 years. It's called Buddhist Boot Camp. Buddhist Boot Camp, okay? It's written by Timber Hawkeye. And I pulled it out. And this is cool because this is one of them books that you can just like open up and just read like one page. And I pulled it out and I started like reading it and drinking my tea. And I was thinking it might be kind of cool to do like a show where I just open it up and read one of the pages that's in it, because it's like just like little tips, you know, and tricks. I shouldn't say tricks, but it's tips. You know what I mean? It's Buddhist boot camp, dude. So I think I want to do that this morning. I want to maybe just open it up wherever the page opens up at and read whatever comes out. So we'll get right into it. Boom. Look at that. That is how the universe works. Careers are overrated. This will be interesting. So this is not a long read, so hang in there with me. It is 2 pages, short, very short pages. And careers are overrated. Okay, here we go. I was working in corporate America, sending creditors $1,000 of my salary every month to slowly pay off my outrageous credit card debt. And one day I realized that was only a couple of payments away from being debt-free for the first time in my adult life. What am I going to do with the extra $1,000 a month after my debt is paid off? I wondered. My mind started racing with all sorts of crazy spending ideas. But then I had one of my big aha moments and decided that I didn't actually have to make that extra $1,000 a month. I could quit my job, change my lifestyle, work less, and live more. It became a fun game of how little can I live off of and still have a great time. Moving to Hawaii was an obvious choice at the time, even though many people consider it to be a really expensive place to live. Because of everything, I enjoy outdoors, like tennis, volleyball, hiking, biking, and kayaking. It's not only fun and free, but I can do it all year round. I sold everything I owned, moved to Hawaii with no savings account, but no debt either, filled with determination to live a simple and uncomplicated life. That was over 6 years ago, and I'm still having a great time. True, I could have continued working a full-time job and used the extra money to help others, but there are many ways to help people that don't involve money, like volunteering my time, skill, talent, and devotion. An old lady alone at the hospital after a stroke, for example, doesn't necessarily need money. She needs a hand to hold, and I could do that now that I only work part-time. A 9-to-5 job is not the only way to spell success. And then there's a quote from the Dalai Lama. Man sacrifices his health in order to make money. Then he sacrifices money to recuperate his health. And then he is so anxious about the future that he does not enjoy the present moment. As a result, he does not live in the present or the future. He lives as if he's never going to die, and then he dies having never truly lived. That was from the Dalai Lama when asked what surprises him the most. That is very surprising. You know, people, are always like chasing the dream. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of us get wrapped up into like this idea that somebody else is living the adventure. Somebody else is living the dream, Somebody else has it better than we do. Dude, when you take a step back from that, you stay in the moment, and you focus on the present. You are actually living life in the moment and accepting it for what it is. I love that, dude. I love that. I hope you guys enjoy your day today. Everybody, keep it fresh, keep it real, and I will see you guys on the next one. This is Swordfire X5 out.